Good morning. Let's continue our conversation about trimming. And let me deliver for you several useful recommendations how you can to do trimming. You remember our yesterday, let me refresh our yesterday reasoning about using of trimming. For apply trimming, we can use several mechanisms. One mechanism, you can meet situation in function model, similar function, and it can be signal for you for think about delegating of function. Because main target of trimming, it is cost reduction. Reduce amount of elements, reduce amount of steps for accelerate process of application of some technical system. And mechanism number two, you can see big amount of step in process. And it can be signal for you for think about formula delegating of function. Necessary reduce amount of element, reduce amount of steps for via delegating of function. And mechanism number three, please not forget about resources. And please not forget about resources means so. Please not forget about resources of substance, not forget about resources of field, not forget about resources of space. But I mentioned very useful apply reasoning via ideal final result. You know, ideal final result, it is ancient psychologist technologies for increase ideality of technical systems. Ancient psychologist support. And via this ancient psychologist support, we can apply reasoning from two sentences. One sentence, you must think. I define some disadvantage, because it is first important step in every analysis. After this you think, there is some X element who can broken this disadvantage. And it is equation number one. Equation number two, you can build next sentences. My new design of technical system can itself kill my disadvantage. System from two equation can help for you in subconscious feel some portrait of answer.
Explain more about the connection between IFI and trimming.
IFI and what?
Trimming. Why you make
Yeah.
IFI?
Right now I'll show for you some example. You can see I have pencil, yeah, and when I apply pencil, pencil can be broken. You know, very often situation. In this case, I need use special equipment for repairing of my pencil. Okay, let's apply idea of formula of ideal final result for and reasoning about delegating function for obtain new design of pencil. Okay, we define our disadvantage. We must spend our energy, we must spend our time for repairing of my pencil. And I need use special equipment. I need spend my time and my energy for search equipment for repairing. Yeah? You remember, it is very popular disadvantage, very popular parameter in ideality. Time and energy. Okay, you define disadvantage. You begin think. In my body of pencil, in my new design of pencil, there is some X element who can help me kill my disadvantage, not use additional equipment. It is sentences number one. It is creative impact in your brain number one. Sentences number two, equation number two. In my new design of pencil, I see my pencil can itself kill my disadvantage. My disadvantage, I need spend my time, my energy, and I need use additional equipment for repairing. In this case, you can use your knowledge from trends of engineering system of evolution. You remember our lectures about trends of engineering system of evolution, and you see in this toy it is model of subconscious for professional solver. Every side it is some trend. But by the way, this toy and this diagram it is absolutely similar. But it is dimensions 2, it is dimensions 3. I keep in my brain every disadvantage and I think, can I apply here transferring from transferring from macro level to micro level, because I know first step for this transferring, it is using principle number 1. Okay, macro to micro, and you can see macro to micro, principle number 1. Principle number 1, by the way, what does mean principle number 1? Who can help me? Forgot?
maybe 그 중간중간 통역을 좀 해드릴까요? 줄까요? 약간 복습하는 부분도 있고 해서 okay, I will explain a little bit, translate. 어저께 하셨는데 모든 발명은 이상성을 증가시키기 위한 거고요. 이상성을 증가시키는 데는 기능을 추가하는 게 있었습니다. 기능을 추가하는 쪽으로 어제 뭐 배웠나요? 새로 배우신 거. 새로운 기능을 찾아내기가 어렵죠. 근데 어디에서 힌트를 얻어서 메슬로우 쪽에 힌트를 얻어서 새로운 욕구를 통해서 기능 추가하는 방법 배웠습니다. 그죠? 힌트를 얻는 거죠. 물론 끝까지 풀어준다기보다 특정한 니즈를 발견하는. 또 큰 다른 방향은 분모를 줄이는 겁니다. 코스트를 줄이는 거죠. 뭐 다치거나 뭐 자극하거나 뭐 기분 나쁘게 하거나 뭐 이런 거는 harmful function으로 분류하고, 사용자의 자원을 소모하는 거는 코스트로 분류를 합니다. 돈뿐 아니라 시간, 뭐 면적, 부피, 사용자의 자원을 사용하는 건 모두 코스트로 분류를 하는데, 이 자원을 줄여주는 것, 코스트를 줄여주는 게 크게 봐서는 이거 분자 증가, 분모 감소니까 코스트 리덕션이 혁신의 또 하나의 큰 쌍대 방향 중에 하나인데, 코스트 리덕션에는 주로 이제 트리밍에 대한 이야기인데, 한 가지는 비싼 물질의 사용을 줄이는 것, 또는 싼 물질로 대체하는 거. 이거 뭐 따로 써놨지만 이게 제로, 이게 1번이고 2번이고 3번이고 4번이고 이렇게 될 수도 있습니다. 어쨌거나 0번이라고 치자고 이렇게 썼으니까. 재료비 싼 물질로 대체하는 거. 그 다음 1번은 비슷한 기능을 하는 게 여러 개 있으면 뭔가 중복이 있는 거고 리던던트한 거니까 다른 걸 줄이고, 다른 걸 몇 놈 빠지고 그 놈이 하던 일을 비슷한 기능 하던 다른 놈이 있으니까 걔한테 얹어주는 거. 그 다음 2번 프로세스 스텝이 많을 때, 또는 여러 가지 도구를 사용할 때, 사용 중에 그것들의 필요성을 줄여주는 겁니다. 프로세스에서의 트리밍을 하거나, 아니면 칼 깎는데 칼이 필요 없게 한다거나, 칼 가는데 연필 깎는데 칼이 필요 없게 한다거나, 칼을 가는데 숫돌이 필요 없게 한다거나, 뭐 그런 것들. 세 번째는 그 과정에서 리소스를 활용하는 것들. 이렇게 설명을 드렸고요. 트리밍은 IFR하고 밀접한 상관관계가 있는데, IFR은 두 가지죠. 저는 2번을 먼저 설명하는 게 좋더라고요. 이게 어떻게 저절로 될까? 어떤 혁신 목표가 생겼으면, 또는 문제가 있으면 트리밍하고 나면 또 문제가 생기죠. 근데 그거를 자원을 들여서, 돈 들여서 해결하면 아무짝에 해도 소용없습니다. 코스트가 다시 올라가니까. 트리밍을 하고 나서 생기는 문제를 얘가 저절로 해결할 수 있을까? 다른 도움 없이 저절로 어떻게 해결할 수 있을까? 한번 생각해 보는 거. 두 번째, 뭔 말인지 모르겠다. 그러면 X 요소, X맨이 나와서 도와주는 거는 어떤 게 있을까? 그 X맨은 뭐가 될 수 있냐면, 그 기술 시스템 내부의 컴포넌트들. 아까 연필 깎는데 칼을 트리밍했죠. 그럼 칼의 역할을 누가 대신해 줄 수 있을까? 연필심이 해줄 수 있을까? 나무가 해줄 수 있을까? 지중계가 해줄 수 있을까? 그 내부 구성 요소들을 1차적으로 한번 생각해 보고요. 그 다음에 두 번째, 주변에 슈퍼 시스템 구성 요소들을 더 생각해 봅니다. 주변 옆에 있는 뭐 사람 손가락이 해줄 수 있을까? 손가락을 문지르면 심이 날카로워진다? 아니면 에너지들, 필드 같은 거, 중력이 해줄 수 있을까? 뭐 전자기
Okay. I create some fundament for my reasoning via formula of ideal final result, via my reasoning about delegating of function, and via my knowledge from trends of engineering system of evolution and principles, because strengths and principles, it is one tools, very difficult to separate it. And I begin think about principle number one, and I think, principle number one, it is segmentation. Yeah? Remember our yesterday example, how we can remove sharp enter from knife. We can apply principle number one to do segmentation, and we can invent special knife for paper, segmented body of knife. When my sharp enter spoiled, I broken it in waste bad part and continue cutting of paper. Today we will consider special reasoning and special approach about solve a problem via a method of analogy. And method of analogy say similar problem, similar solution. Here was similar problem, yeah? And we apply principle number one. And here we have similar problem because we must use special equipment for repairing. Let's repeat this behavior. Let's apply principle number one. Let's do segmentation body of pencil, and you can see solution. In this new design, itself can kill my disadvantage using equipment for repairing. If my pencil will be broken, I can remove it, push it, and obtain new working tool. I not use special equipment.
X 요소가 심이 됐다고도 볼 수 있어요. 어떤 심과 나무 문체가 선별해서 된 적도 있는데 심이 움직여서 그 문제를 해결하는 걸로 볼 수 있습니다.
And big power of trees. You have 9 trends of evolution, and you can obligatory obtain big amount of realistic solution. Let's consider this problem again. I can repeat my disadvantage. I need to repair my pencil, and I build model of ideal final result and think there is some X element who can help for me solve a problem using of equipment for repairing. My new design of pencil itself can kill disadvantage using of repairing equipment. But let's remember about dynamization. You know, we can apply dynamization. How we can apply dynamization here? I can apply dynamization if I'll use new design of pencil. Yeah? If this graphite will be broken, I can only push the button and I can extract new working tool. And I can don't use repairing system. Dynamization, because it is special holder. This holder have 4 hands who hold my graphite.
역동성 증가 트렌드를 써서 연필 깎는 칼이 필요 없도록 만들어 줄 수 있습니다. 심과 몸체가 조인트를 하나 이루도록 해서 서로 상대적으로 움직일 수 있도록 해준다라고도 볼 수 있겠죠.
Traditional pencil, dynamizated pencil. You know next step of evolution. Dynamizated pencil have absolutely similar design as this, but decrease volume, decrease diameter of graphite. This and this have absolutely similar design.
똑같은 샤프인데 처음에 보여드렸던 굵은 거고 더 작아진 걸로 볼 수 있습니다. 더 작아진 거는 뭐 매크로 투 마이크로의 앞단계로 볼 수도 있겠죠. 더 작아진다.
I can again solve this problem via using of dynamization because I remember formula of dynamization. Dynamization, it is monolith, joint, many joint, using a flexible field. In my previous example, it was many joint. Yeah, because what is mean holder? Many joint. Next step can be using of some flexible material. Flexible material. I immediately remember about principle 30. Who can refresh me content by principle 30?
다이내미제이션의 다음 단계는 뭐죠? 다이내미제이션은 뭐 쪼개진다 이런 것도 있고요.
What does mean principle 30?
다음 단계는 뭘까요?
Forgot. Yeah.
발명을
Okay.
30번. Maybe before that we have segmented solutions.
Principle 13, using of some films. It is principle 13. And as mechanism by dynamization, I can use some films and create new design of pencil. oh, really it's possible, because you know, I can use paper, I can use wrap paper, and if my pencil will be broken, oops, I don't have working tool. I can use paper, I can remove small piece of paper, maybe here will be better. I remove small piece of paper, and I can repairing of my pencil.
연필에 나무
It is
몸체가
solution pencil from paper. In this case, I use resources of substance, because I reject from wood. I use more cheaper material, paper. And you remember mechanism number one, operation with materials. Yeah, select cheaper materials. Paper cheaper as wood. And again, I follow to model of ideal final result, because I ask me, what can be X element? Very often, in every examples, we use as resources categories of substance. But when you think about X element can be not only substance. X element can be fields also. Let me illustrate it. We can consider situation about
지금 아까 뭐 이것도 말씀하셨는데 X 요소가 아까 뭐 심이 바뀌어서 뭐 했다 또는 뭐 역동화 트렌드를 썼다 뭐 이렇게 되는데 앞에서 아까 말씀드렸던 이런 굵직굵직한 방향들 뭐 비중을 증가시키고 코스트 리덕션을 하고 구체적으로는 코스트 리덕션을 이렇게 할 수 있고 IFR을 그 과정에서 IFR을 이 방향으로 생각해야 되고 이거는 다 분석 도구에 가깝습니다. 문제를 좀 더 세분화해서 다시 만드는 거죠. 새로운 문제를 리포뮬레이션 하는 거라고도 볼 수 있고 작은 문제를 작고 좀 더 쉬운 문제를 바꿔주는 거고 대부분 많은 경우에는 그래도 답을 못 찾습니다. 솔루션을 못 찾기 때문에 솔빙 툴을 쓰는데 여기 있는 태제하고 사실까지 발명 원리 이런 것들이 제일 애용하시는 솔빙 툴이고요. X 요소를 아까 색연필 같은 경우에는 X 요소가 뭐가 된 거예요? IFR 관점에서 할 필요 없이 저절로 깎이게 하는데 누가 도와줘서? 무엇의 도움으로? 연필 몸체 있죠. 연필 몸체가 바뀌었죠. 몸체가 희생을 해서 저절로 이렇게 깎여지게 한다라고 볼 수 있고 발명 원리로 따지면 30번 방막 그 다음에 트렌드로 따지면 다이내미제이션의 그 뒷단계 다이내미제이션의 그 중간 단계도 있죠. 세그멘테이션도 있죠. Segmented solutions. 뭐이 비슷한 것도 연필로 된 것도 있습니다. 이렇게 연필로 된 뾰족한 거를 뭉툭해지면 이거 다시 쓰고 이렇게 하는 것도 있습니다.
Okay, let's consider how we can use as X element something fields. Let's consider situation. I do cooking, it is my table, and I to do cooking. I have grilling system and I have spoon to do grilling. But when I use spoon to do grilling, I do contamination of spoon. Yeah? And if I state it in my table, I will do contamination of table. It is not good. And I will do contamination of spoon also, because I do cooking. Better use some equipment for hold my spoon, right? But using of some equipment, you know, it is popular disadvantage regarding to vision of trimming philosophy. And we can think, can we reject from this, eliminate this element? In this case, we must think, there is some X element who can hold my spoon in vertical position itself. Yeah?
주걱이나 뭐 이런 거를 잠시 옆에 놔둘 때 바닥에 컨택네이션이 되죠. 숟가락 같은 걸 많이 요리할 때 쓰다가 옆에 놔둘 때 그걸 이제 컵에 담아 놓으면 또는 수저통에 꽂아 놓으면 되는데 수저통을 트리밍해서 없애고 싶어요. 컵을 없애고 싶어요. 그럼 넘어지겠죠. 어떤 X 요소가 그걸 방지할 수 있을까요?
What kind of field we can use?
어떻게 숟가락이
What kind of field we can use in this case? for hold our spoon itself in vertical position. My new design of spoon can kill my disadvantage using of additional equipment for hold, and my spoon can itself located in vertical position. Your ideas?
X 요소가
Please think about something field.
내부의 어떤
아?
부분? 뭐,
끝에 뭐 동그라미 서게끔 이렇게
끝에 어떻게?
끝에
넓게?
예, 넓게 면적을 해주세요.
broad foot
Broad foot.
at the end, larger area.
Okay. You can increase shape. Yeah, you can use resources of shape, and you can change shape. And in this case, who will be X element for hold?
X 요소가 뭐였나요? 누가 도와줬나요? 뭐가 바뀌어서 도와줬나요?
If you change design and you will use special flat, yeah, special flat for hold. Who will be X element in
뭐가
this case?
바뀌었나요? 밑에
모양 자체 뒤에
this part,
Yeah.
handle part.
What kind of forces? Yes, absolutely.
Ah.
What
Force. 무슨 힘이
force?
도와줬나요?
What kind of force hold it?
Gravity.
Gravity field, absolutely correct. Gravity fields. But you can continue think about gravity fields and think. I must think about some technical system who can itself create vertical position. Please remember from your childhood, maybe you know prototype for this. Who can be prototype? What can be prototype? Some object can itself have
장난감 중에서
octugi, absolutely correct. Octugi. Octugi can itself have vertical position. That's mine. And according to this vision, and you think about field, gravity field, you can immediately invent new kind of spoon. Yeah? And this spoon itself located in vertical position because it is principle octugi.
지금 모양만 크게 한 게 아니라 그 안에 무거운 축까지 넣었죠.
But if you begin talk about fields, you must immediately remember about Matchem. And in Matchem we have mechanical, acoustical, thermal, chemistry, electrical, and magnet, right? But in mechanical area located gravity fields also. We use it. But in mechanical area located using of pneumatic field. And pneumatic field it is principle 29. Pneumatic field it is special holder. Okay? It can hold also. You can hold it here
공기를
and apply this holder also. Possible. Yes, of course. It is existing solutions also. And when you will go to new area for you, and if you begin think about, for example, toothbrushes have absolutely similar problem. In your bedroom, you use holder for hold toothbrushes. But you know, there is some disadvantage when you use holder. In this area, you obligatory have contamination, right? Using of toothbrushes in horizontal position, it's bad. Using of holder and using of contamination means so. You must spend your time, your energy for wash several times your holder. Okay, you can immediately think about via formula delegating of function, removed it. If you removed it, you not will clean it, right? And you can immediately obtain these solutions also. Because we will talk about method of analogy. Similar problem, similar solution. And it is main fundament of trees. Maybe you're surprised why I very fast select principle. I select principle with supporting. Because I remember about fundamental principle of trees. Similar problem, similar solution. And I remember huge amount of example about similar problem. And when I meet similar problem, I immediately remember about similar solution. It is approach of function-oriented search. It is approach of disadvantage-oriented search. Today we will talk about it. Okay, not maybe enough because I spent my full times. It is practical recommendation about using of trimming, application of trimming. I use ideal final result very fast. Why? Because I keep ideal final result reasoning in subconscious. When you think via words, it is very slowly process of thinking. It looks like as in English. If you only memorize some English word, you use mechanism using of word, and your speaking is very slowly. But when you memorize very well, this word will go to subconscious. And after from subconscious, word will go very fast in your speech. Similar situation in trees. If you put reasoning about ideal final result in subconscious, your reasoning will be very fast. You will automatically build two equations. First step, exists some disadvantage, exists some X element who killed it, my new design can itself kill it. It is helper for follow you to several amount of solutions. And you will do it fast if you do it many times. There is only one way for increasing creativity, using of equipment. There is only one way for increasing power of my muscle, using of special equipment. In creative area, in trees, absolutely similar situation. Necessary do exercise about training of your muscles, about creativity thinking, about accelerating of your thinking. Today I'll show this equipment also. Enough. Let's go to in practice. Right now, maybe try do dreaming in your yesterday's function models and use every reasoning from my speech.
잠깐
Maybe translate.